Hello users, and welcome to another episode of Halo and Chill. I know it's been a few days since I've done an ep of this, but I had an incredible dream last night, and I'd like to thank Galantamine. Like I said, I was going to take about a week off. Hurricane Isaias hit last night, so I thought could be interesting to do the Galantamine Mugwort combo while there's a hurricane going on. I was successful. So I had my first entirely self-aware lucid dream, at least as a 24-year-old. This is something I've experimented with a while ago, but like in this current, I've been doing this a lot for the last month and a half or so. Most particularly over the last month, I've been experimenting with dreaming and stuff. So I finally got an extremely amazing, lucid, self-aware dream last night, and it included multiple false awakenings, which are really interesting. And I will explain what happened, what supplements I took. I thought that would be cooler, but I just killed myself. I'll explain what supplements I took. I took a combination of Mugwort, 450 milligrams before bed. I utilized the wake back to bed method. I woke up at about 1 or so and took some Galantamine. So I went to bed at around 10, which is my normal bedtime. And then I woke up at around 1, and then I took 8 milligrams of Galantamine. Now, the Hurricane Isaias was very loud. I turned my computer off, my air conditioning off, because I wanted to kind of be in the zone as far as like hurricane sounds, the wind, the rain. I really wanted it to affect my dreams. And around 2:30-ish, after my first dream, I woke up because downstairs my family had the windows open and they were watching the storm from the living room. And I live on the 2nd floor, for context. And the winds from downstairs managed to open my door. Now, as you can see behind me, actually, hold up, I'll show this in a second, but behind me there is a Mega Man X6 wall scroll. You know, if you watch literally any of my videos with a different camera angle, you'll see that. But the wall scroll, here, as you can see, that wall scroll right there. As you can see, it's right next to my door. So the wind opened my door, and the wall scroll has the little plastic bits at the top and bottom. And those bits were like rummaging against the wall. And that woke me up because it was very violent and very loud. And again, this was coming from downstairs. Like the wind traveled up a staircase that turned diagonally, and it traveled up there, opened my door, and then owned me. I woke up from that, and my first dream, the one right before the waking up, was very interesting. It wasn't really anything to do with the hurricane, but it had more to do with just like general dream stuff. I have a lot of areas that I am in frequently in my dreams. Like specific streets and city kind of landmarks that don't really exist, but I've noticed them many times in dreams. So like areas like certain streets that only really appear in dreams are kind of what I'm talking about. And I noticed that on my first one. And then I woke up from the violent clashing of the wall scroll and my wall. And so I went downstairs, and I thought it was ghosts at first. I was freaking the fuck out. So I went downstairs, and I was like, oh, they're watching the hurricane. and the wind is what opened my shit. And so I went back to sleep. And then I dreamt that I woke up and it was like midday, like maybe 12 or noon, like I missed my alarm. And I thought, I fully 100% thought I was awake. And this is the thing that was so amazing about it. Is I 1000% thought I was awake. I looked over at my window because I wanted to see if it was still raining, and I saw that a giant tree crashed through my window and destroyed my monitors, my computer, and then I had like little like bits of pine kind of like falling on me as I woke up, and it was shocking. It was shocking. And I thought I was awake, and I thought that I had slept through major hurricane damage, or rather hurricane damage, and it was extremely scary. So I rushed downstairs. I'm scared, I'm worried, and for whatever reason, there were a lot of Christmas decorations. I don't know why, but then I was like, that's weird. That's like really strange, and again, I totally thought I was awake. You know, at this point, I start questioning reality, but I'm also so worried that instead of doing a reality check, you know, I thought that a hurricane destroyed the house. So instead of doing like a little meme reality check, I was like more concerned with figuring out if everyone was okay and all that kind of stuff. And so I found the family, and I talked to them about it, and they were confused. They didn't believe me. And I was like, come on, like, what the fuck? And then I realized, I looked outside after that. I looked outside, and then I realized, that's not my street. I don't live there. This is on the street from the previous dream before I woke up. And so then that's when I fully understood I was in a dream. And because of the Galantamine, the Mugwort, and the fact that I was so worried in the dream, I was very aware of what's happening, I became fully lucid. And this is the first time, again, at this current moment, and especially on a supplement like Galantamine, that I was fully lucid. And I didn't do much about it. I just kind of like explored the house in my dream. The house was really stretchy. You know, like in a horror film, if they look down a long hallway, it'll go like, and then like stretch around like that. My hallway downstairs kind of did that. And it was so interesting. I was just kind of studying the environment, and then I realized it's a dream. So I just start like running around and like singing and freaking out, and then I woke up again, and again this was another false awakening. This was another false awakening. So again, I woke up and I was like, okay, wow, that was an incredible dream. I fully was self-aware and lucid in the first dream, you know, in a while, at least since I was like a teenager. And that was incredible. So I woke up and I went to go on my computer and I went to write down the dream. So what I did is, you know, I would turn the computer on and then get my notebook and start writing as the computer boots up. And then I realized my computer wouldn't turn on properly. And like it was like corrupted with some sort of virus, and I was like, wait a second, that's not possible. That is not possible. There's no such thing as viruses. This is the 21st century, and I'm under 60 years old, right? Like, there's no such thing as viruses. And so I realized, holy shit, I'm dreaming again. But again, this time the tree wasn't in my room. You know, I was in my room, but I was fully lucid again. But sadly, this is around when my alarm went off, so I didn't really get to explore the dream as much as I wanted to, which is unfortunate. I started to like just kind of think, and I just kind of like wanted to examine the location. I wanted to look at everything. I wanted to feel. I wanted to, you know, just kind of like get a good feel for how the dream world was. And then I woke up from my alarm, and you know, I'm not too peeved about it. I'm going to do some more Galantamine tonight. what I'm thinking of doing is I'm thinking of introducing music into my dreaming kind of experiment. Nice double kill. Like for example, right now I decided to play some tunes in these videos because why not? You know, I'm playing right now, if you're wondering what the music is, it is Yu-Gi-Oh! Forbidden Memories library theme. One of my favorite songs to just kind of jam to. And as a result, I'm just kind of jamming toward it, or to it rather. I'm trying to check my texts right now. Oh shit. Fuck. Oh shit. Okay. 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 Sorry, I got distracted. That was very intense gaming sesh. Nice. I'm trying to text right now. Okay. So, yeah, I'm going to do some Galantamine again tonight, combined with Mugwort. It's definitely a very powerful combination. It's, you know, it was kind of scary almost at how vivid the dreams were, but at the same time, this is something I've been studying for a while, something I've been practicing for a while, and so I wasn't really scared. I was just so excited when I woke up. And it was incredible. It was incredible. Again, I'm trying to check my texts, and my phone's doing that thing where I swipe it and it's not working. Okay. It was so incredible. And again, this is like a huge payoff that has been something I've been working toward for a while, and it was just super, super, super interesting. And I'm hoping tonight I can carry along a little bit some of that kind of energy. I wish I had a fucking battle rifle there. Oh my god, my fucking boomer family, instead of texting me, right, instead of texting me, they left a fucking voicemail that I'm not going to read. I fucking hate boomers, honestly. Jesus Christ. But yeah, anyway, I'm so sorry. But yeah, tonight I'm looking forward to trying another round, but hopefully this has been interesting for you to listen to. Now I have to request them to text me what they wrote in the voicemail, and I just, Jesus Christ, just be technologically literate, please. But yeah, I'm so sorry, I'm distracted. But yeah, again, lucid dreaming has been something I've been working toward. What I want to be able to do is, how many double kills have I got in this game? Seriously? Triple kill! Fucking, there we go. I'm owning right now. But yeah, I'm going to try to introduce music and scents. I'm also looking toward starting to meditate more regularly, hopefully making this a nightly endeavor. That is another thing that I am going to work toward. So, another double kill, Christ almighty. And of course, I'm going to share to you. This is like, this series has kind of turned into like more of like a spiritual blog kind of journey thing. Which hopefully you don't mind. I may go back into other topics at some point, but this has just been the most interesting thing I've been working on outside of politics and videos. So, yeah, again, it was super worthwhile, super awesome, super interesting. And I loved every second of it. It was so exciting. Oh my god, fucking loser quit. It was so exciting. I really can't recommend doing this enough. It was, again, I had so much fun. It was kind of scary, you know? But like, this is the second killing spree I've got. This is like something I've been working toward for a while, and so it felt really interesting to finally get a fully self-aware and lucid dream. And again, I didn't do much into it. I didn't utilize it to the best, but you know, it was my first time. since I was like a teenager that I actually managed to pull this off. Damn, I demolished 20 fucking kills. Holy shit. Now my boomer family member is not responding to my texts, so Jesus Christ. I'm gonna have to listen to the fucking voicemail now. Shit. Holy shit. You are not going to believe this. You are not going to believe this. Boomers SMH. It was a 3-minute voicemail of nothing. They just left the phone on. They didn't turn it off when I didn't answer. They just left the phone on, so it was 3 minutes of them watching TV. My god, why can't boomers figure out how to use telephones? Like, didn't telephones get invented like over 100 fucking years ago? You would think at this point in time, boomers would have at least understood like the basics, but apparently not. I'm not trying to sound like I'm, you know, I'm pissed or anything. I just think it's funny. But yeah, I'm definitely going to keep y'all posted on the spiritual journey that I'm taking, because it's been really, really rewarding. Again, my mood has been, like, fantastic. Lately, and my general, like, again, there's a pandemic going on. I read the news every day, and it's horrifying. Every single day, there's bullshit going on, and it's scary, and it's like the world we live in is collapsing around us, but somehow I am able to maintain having a positive state of mind. And again, I've been depressed literally my entire life. Like, up until, like, May of this year, like 3 months ago, I would say every waking moment of my life has been depressed in some way or another since, like, I was conscious. You know what I mean? Like, since, like, you know, developing into, like, a 12-year-old, you know, I've been depressed, you know? And so, like, but everything that I've been doing has really, really, really just paid off. I feel fantastic. And like, again, I'm going to try to increase my meditation frequency. I'm going to try to learn more interesting mechanics of dreaming. Because, like, exploring my own consciousness has been excruciatingly rewarding, and I cannot overstate this. It's been so amazing to fully understand a lot more about my life. Just writing down my dreams, even if I cannot control them quite yet, I'm able to learn about myself, given by what I dream about, how I dream, the things I dream of, the things that occur in my dreams, how I act in my dreams, how other people act in my dreams. It really has been a fucking mind-opening. It's been a mind fuck in a lot of ways. Just absolutely incredible experience. And so again, I recommend trying all this. Again, I did 450 milligrams of Mugwort at about 9:40 p.m. Went to sleep at about 9:45. This is where I like shut everything off and close my eyes, and you know, I usually take 10 to 15 minutes to fall asleep-ish on average. I woke up at about 1:30 from my standard alarm to try the galantamine, and then I dreamt once after that, and then I woke up from the hurricane wind, manipulating things in my room, and again, I thought that shit was ghosts. I was freaking out. I thought that was a dream, maybe. I thought that was like some sort of false awakening or something going on, right? And then again, the false awakenings are really so interesting. Because again, when you start a dream, the first conscious thing in a dream is you in bed. You have no, like, why would you think about anything else other than the fact, oh shit, I just woke up? And that's the thing about the galantamine and mugwort combination, is that it makes the dreams more detailed and more stable, and then you remember more of them. And again, I've been dream journaling for now like about 4 weeks, maybe 3 weeks. I don't quite remember. I don't have an official start date. Which maybe I should just look at my first entry and then do that, like date-wise. But again, I've been training the skill of, you know, dream recall for a while now. And when you can note that, like, yeah, I started this dream in my bedroom, you know, that is incredible, because again, you have no other thing in your brain. You think you're awake. So when you combine that with reality checks, or with other sorts of mechanics, or again, you know, especially if something goes on, like the hurricane gave me that pretense and that context to kind of very harshly analyze what was going on. I looked all around every room in the house, seeing if things were damaged, because I wanted, you know, to make sure everyone was okay in the house and everything. And so it was super, super interesting. And again, I'm going to try to introduce certain music into my sleep routine, just leave stuff on speaker. I don't really have good headphones for it, and I sleep on my side, and I don't like the idea of doing this with these headphones, and these are the best headphones I've got, and I don't want to like sleep on my side like and break them, or like roll around and fuck the wires up. I'm not going to do that, so I'm just going to use speakers and try to get some decent tunes. Stuff maybe I can look into. I know there's a lot of people that recommend like specific tones and like frequencies when sleeping, but I'm less interested in that. I would rather experience like a dream related to a song I really like, or something like that. Even if it's a video game song, maybe I can dream about the time I first played Spyro or something. You know, like something like that. That could be interesting. I'm definitely going to start exploring with external factors, like music and smell. I would like to get incense and stuff like that, and go from there. Because I think that could really be interesting for the process. So again, tonight I'm probably going to do some more galantamine and mugwort. Again, the maximum I'm going to do is 3 days in a row of those, because I don't want to, you know, build up too much of a tolerance, reduce the effect. I don't want to increase the medication intake. I don't want to do anything like that. Jesus Christ. So, yeah, if you've got any recommendations, any other supplements you think I should try, I'm more than willing to listen. And if you are someone that this sounds interesting for, hey, what's poppin'? If you have any questions, you know, let me know. This is something I've been really interested in. I don't want to just be a political commentator. I want to be, you know, someone interested in spirituality. I want to guide you in any way I can through this hellhole that we call planet Earth, and the society that is trapped inside. Because there's so much about life that's awful. And again, I've spent a majority of my life depressed, anxious, impoverished in, you know, in every kind of way. And so I feel like I'm in the best mental and physical shape of my life. And I want to share that journey with everybody, because I know not everyone is there in their lives. I know that not everyone, you know, like, for example, one thing that I've been incredibly privileged by is, at this current moment in time, not having a job and not relying on a job. I make enough money from YouTube. I also do some other stuff. Like I said, I run an eBay store. I do cryptocurrency trading. I've got all, like, small sorts of revenue streams, and I make just enough to be able to get by. I can pay the rent. I can buy food. You know, I have enough money left over for some drugs, you know, like, so I've got a lot going on, that is very privileged, that a lot of people in this moment are not capable of. And so I would like to spend that time on self-improvement, and then not only self-improvement, but helping other people improve themselves. And not in any sort of, like, stupid-ass, macho, manly, Jordan Peterson crap. You know, like, I want people to better themselves from within themselves. I don't want to manipulate anybody into fucking hating women and trans people. You know, like, you know, that's the thing that's, like, when you really look into self-help content, it turns out a lot of self-help content is manipulative and just trying to sell you an ideology, and isn't actually trying to help you. It's just trying to sell books. You know, like, you know, like I said, I make just enough money to get by on YouTube. And for me, that's all that matters. If I can pay the bills, if I can buy myself food, if I can get myself drugs when I want to fucking drug out, right? I'm good. I don't need anything else. I would like to save money. That would be cool, but it's not something I'm extraordinarily concerned with. So I'm not going to do anything for money. I'm at the point where I'm content with this channel, with everything that's going on. And it's fun, it's enjoyable, and I want to utilize my position in society to help others. Because again, I don't have to work a 9 to 5. I am very privileged. I am capable of experimenting in so many interesting ways that other people might not have the chances to. And so if I can help people get a kickstart to something like lucid dreaming, that is great for me. And once I've finally got it more on a professional, super experienced way, I might make more targeted videos that aren't just long-form podcasts like this. I might make, like, you know, other kinds of more interesting content for that. But, you know, as of now, I'm just playing Halo and talking about what I'm doing. So, you know, that's kind of the vehicle at the moment until I get better at things, and then maybe I'll do more directed information on that stuff. But again, thank you for watching this video. I appreciate you. I'm sure everyone in your family appreciates you. All your friends appreciate you. And I think everybody should strive to become the best version of themselves possible. And if I can help you in any way to get to that point, or at least be on that road, then, again, what a privilege. Thank you.